Dog woke up happy, tail wagging. It was apple market day. Dog grabbed his 10 leaves, crunchy, red, premium autumn leaves, trotted down the street, thinking about the juicy apple he'd been dreaming of all week. He walked past the "Now Hiring" squirrel sign, sniffed a hydrant, and strolled into the market. But something was wrong. Dog stopped, eyes wide, tail froze mid-wag. Apples weren't 2 leaves anymore. They were 5, each. Dog blinked, looked at the sign, looked at his paws, checked if he accidentally walked into a luxury store. Nope, just regular apples. Regular betrayal. In dog economy, leaves passeurs money, apples, goods. And now, the math made no sense. Dog had juicy expectations. 10 leaves, 5 apples. Easy snack. But economy said 10 leaves, sayer 2 apples. Maybe. If apples small, dog whimpered. It felt personal, like apple prices knew he was coming and decided to jump him at the checkout. He left, the store sad, appleless, staring at his leaves like they were expired coupons. Meanwhile, human students everywhere having same meltdown. Favorite gas station snack? Doubled. Delivery pizza? Practically a mortgage. But their wallet? Still acting like it's 2021. One student stares at a $3 iced tea and whispers, "You used to be 150. I trusted you." Dog nods. Emotional damage. This is not budgeting. This is surviving. Dog remembered a simpler time. Flashback to 2019. He hands over 5 leaves, gets 2 pizza slices, and a soda. Sun is shining. Birds are singing. Life is good. Cut to today. 5 leaves get him 1 apple bite. Literally, just the bite. Dog howls at the moon. Caption appears, "Back when leaves still meant something." Then vanishes like dog savings. You're not imagining it. Things are more expensive. You're not lazy. You're not dumb. You didn't suddenly get worse with money. You're just living through a very real, very silent monster. Inflation. It doesn't yell. It doesn't knock on your door. It just quietly makes your leaves worth less. Slowly, silently, one overpriced boba at a time. Dog always thought being broke meant no money. Now Dog understands. You can have money and still be broke. That's what inflation does. It's the ghost tax. You're not taxed more, but everything around you costs more. And Dog still doesn't get why, but he's starting to suspect the apple market is in on it. Dog sits down with calculator, a serious calculator, not the one on his phone with pizza, grease on it. He's trying to figure out why he's got more leaves this month, but somehow, fewer apples. He's working more hours. He even skipped 1 nap, but his treat pile, smaller, sadder, less crunchy. Welcome to the invisible apple. Tax. Dog didn't sign up for it, but he's paying it every time he shops, every time he eats, every time he tries to buy a new chew toy, and the price makes his fur curl. No new taxes, they said, but the apples say otherwise. It's not just about math, it's about memory. Dog sees a $5 apple and just stares. Frozen. Not because he doesn't have the leaves, but because something deep inside him remembers. This used to be 2, and he can't let it go. That's anchoring. Your brain ties prices to your last, happy memory. And every price hike feels like betrayal. Like when you text your ex after 3 months, and they're still dating that guy who buys organic apples. Dog looks at the apple. Tag, then looks back in time. His wallet cries. Dog thought, maybe, just maybe, he could outsmart inflation. He saw a TikTok. Said banana coin was the future. So he took his savings, buried them in the backyard, dug them up, bought in. Now, banana coin worth 2 dried peas and a chewable regret. It was supposed to be the golden ticket. Instead, he owns 7 NFTs of cartoon bananas wearing sunglasses. None of them pay rent. One of them winked. Dog regrets everything. Turns out not. Every shiny fruit is an investment. Sometimes it's just a banana in disguise. Moldy, digital, worthless. Dog then tried budgeting, the classic way. But Rent had other plans. Rent didn't care about banana NFTs. Rent just wanted more. So did Wi-Fi. So did the dog streaming bundle that includes all 78 channels of Squirrel Network Plus. Dog gets his paycheck, slices it. One for rent, one for food, one for surprise Uber Eats at midnight. Nothing left for apples. Just crumbs. The slice of pie gets thinner. And the pie? That's inflation pie. Tastes like disappointment. Then Dog made a classic mistake. More money came in. A promotion. Dog felt rich. For a cut on 12 minutes. He went out. Got premium kibble. Subscribed to 3 new apps. Ordered fancy imported peanut butter. 2 weeks later. Broke again. Because prices also went up. The gold-flavored dog treats. Twice as expensive now. Dog realizes lifestyle inflation is not a myth. It's a trap. You earn more. You spend more. You end up exactly where you started. Except now your snacks are bougie and your stress is deluxe. Dog sighs. Treats gone. Leaves gone. Budget? Missing. Dog doesn't need a PhD in economics. He just wanted an apple and maybe a chew toy. Instead, he got a masterclass in how the world takes more from you while pretending it's giving you more. More titles, more responsibilities, more fake options, but fewer apples. Always fewer apples. Dog stares at his paws, wonders if it's time to just trade apples for belly rubs. Less efficient, maybe, but at least belly rubs don't inflate. Dog stands in front of the treat ATM. He inserts 10 crunchy leaves. The screen blinks, a whirring sound. Then, one single. Chew bone slides out. Smaller than last month. Definitely less chewy. Dog blinks. The machine prints a chart. CPI, it says. Consumer Price Index. Dog doesn't know what that means. But he knows one thing. This bone used to be bigger. He barks loud. The ATM doesn't respond. Just keeps printing graphs. Dog not impressed. Dog not fed. Imagine this. Every month, your apples shrink just a little. So little you don't notice at first. You bite in. Still sweet. Still snack. But then one day, you realize it's not an apple. It's a cherry with an identity crisis. Inflation doesn't steal your leaves. It miniaturizes your life. Quietly. With charts. While you're distracted by a new subscription, or a 40-minute TikTok deep dive about luxury pens, Dog tries to budget, opens pie chart, sees the slices, rent, food, transport, existential dread. The fun slice? Gone. Savings? Just crust. It's not that Dog can't save. It's that by the time he pays rent and Wi-Fi and replaces one broken sneaker, the only thing left to save is lint and old leaf fragments. Still, he puts them in a jar, labels it, hope. But here's what Dog learns. Even if apples shrink and leaves lose crunch, he has 2 options. Bark louder, or plant something new. So Dog digs, not for bones. Not this time. For once, he plants something. An apple seed. Because maybe the solution isn't more leaves. Maybe it's more trees. He stands there, goofy grin. Tongue out, paws dirty, the beginning of something absurdly smart. And maybe, someday, fruitful. Economists say inflation is complex. They talk about rates and bonds and macro things Dog can't spell. But Dog? Dog keeps it simple. Same apple. More leaves. That's not growth. That's scam with extra steps. Dog's no genius. But he knows one truth. If everything costs more and you get the same, somebody's eating your apple. And it's not you. So if you feel like you're running in circles just to afford the same snack, congrats. You get it now. Welcome to the dog economy, where barking is free. But apples? Those cost 5 leaves. And counting. Subscribe before Dog invests. In banana NFTs again, he really doesn't want to talk about it.